They're not too bad yet. It's definitely, the snow's still coming down, and I can even feel it under my feet. The sidewalks are getting a little slippery, so I'm not sure how much longer these decent road conditions are gonna last. There's a few things you can do to keep yourself safe if you find yourself in a crash. First, call 911. Then, if safe to do so, move your car over to the side of the road to keep yourself safe. Even despite the freezing temperatures and the snow, 16 organizations have come together here at the Spartan statue after marching from Hanna administration to continue protesting ICE. The Nature Center has lots of opportunities for education and experience indoors. When you step outside, you'll find that there's even more opportunities to explore and learn. Before you leave, ask yourself, is there anything that I could be doing wrong that could harm myself or others? Clear off your car, buckle your seatbelt, put down your phone and slow down and take your time.
You can say you lived in Michigan and dealt with the winters, but your car, it doesn't know the driving conditions.
Lieutenant Renee Gonzalez knows driving through Michigan winters never gets easier.
I've been trained to drive in a fast manner, how to handle a vehicle, but I still get nervous out on those icy roadways.
No matter how long you've been exposed to it.
But if you hit an icy patch, you lose all control of your vehicle.
Black ice has no mercy.
Almost 5 years ago, my youngest son, Danny, he was 19.
Danny Bath hit a patch of black ice, a day his mother will never forget.
He was heading home from his girlfriend's house on February 27th.
Dory Bath says Danny was a strong driver, but knows that anything can happen.
Unfortunately, within seconds, hit a tree.
Danny didn't survive the crash.
I tried to live my best life so that when we reunite in heaven, you say thank you for turning your pain into something beautiful for me. So
5 years later, it doesn't get any easier.
Danny was the type of kid that would do things for other people all the time. He was very empathetic.
And Dory hopes that by telling his story, it'll help others understand how to drive in hazardous conditions. Lieutenant Gonzalez agrees.
We always tell people, give yourself plenty of distance in between other vehicles for that stop because your vehicle's going to start sliding.
Gonzalez also recommends taking your time and leaving early.
You're only going to save a couple minutes getting to your destination by maybe going 10, 20 miles over the speed limit. So just slow down and buckle up. There's a few things you can do to keep yourself safe if you find yourself in a crash. First, call 911. Then, if safe to do so, move your car over to the side of the road to keep yourself safe. If you're going to stay in your car to stay warm, make sure that your tailpipe is clear and then wait for help. People have remained in their vehicle trying to stay warm, but then their tailpipe is plugged. Carbon monoxide comes in and it kills them.
Their messages on safety are clear.
Just slow down, because even the best drivers don't have control on black ice. I don't care how good you are.
Even though it's been incredibly cold here, they feel it's important to meet.
It's a time to gather with one another and to find your people.
And that's exactly what they did in downtown Mason. Dozens of like-minded people got together to protest the new administration's policies.
Hello, my friends and neighbors!
Cheryl Van de Kerkhove knows that there is strength in numbers. She organized this rally.
We brought our community to let them know how much we appreciate what they're doing and that we're here to stand together and take care of our neighbors.
Organizations like the Crowded Table Coalition and Showing Up for Racial Justice gathered the community at the Ingham County Courthouse to show support for immigrants. Surge volunteer Nick Bennett had one goal.
Just showing that we are stronger together and to build momentum and to say, no, we're going to stand with our communities and we're not going to leave a single person behind.
I just think that this transcends politics so much that I would hope people could just stand up for their neighbors and think about it in a human way.
These folks worry that the Trump administration is sending immigration officers across the country. This community is fighting for their neighbors.
We are so fortunate in Lansing and Ingham County that we have a county that's already welcoming, that already stood up, that put their necks out in December immediately after the election and said, not here.
Ingham County is one of 4 counties in Michigan that is a sanctuary county, with Lansing being the only sanctuary city in the state.
we welcome our neighbors and we'll protect them.
And taking initiative.
It's a time of knowing that we're maybe the leaders that we were waiting for. And we have to do it together. Our job is to stay focused and to be on purpose and to do what we can do and to do it together.
In Mason, Mikia Lawrence, Focal Point News.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome to the Harris Nature Center.
It's tucked away on the banks of the Red Cedar,
How are you doing, weirdo?
and Katie Adams works to preserve it.
Our end goal at the Nature Center is to educate the public and just be a bigger part of making sure everything like this is here for future generations.
This is the Harris Nature Center,
It's the best office on earth. I don't think it gets any better.
sitting right inside the Meridian Riverfront Park in Okemos.
This was an old house.
It's evolved into a space for learning.
As we work with our resident wildlife, and there are ambassadors and also teachers here as well. So
All of these critters are Michigan natives.
we have one snake, we have a couple frogs, a salamander, and then we have 3 birds.
They found themselves a new home.
So all the animals that we have here at the Harris Nature Center are non-releasable for one reason or another.
Because the center wants wildlife to thrive naturally.
We can't teach about it if we're not following what we teach.
Whether it's physical injury or being imprinted on humans, they're loved here for the rest of their lives.
I think a favorite of some people here is the crow, Onyx, and so he's like the first critter you see when you walk up to the door.
While the Nature Center has lots of opportunities for education and experience indoors, when you step outside, you'll find that there's even more opportunities to explore and learn.
Meridian Riverfront Park has about 6 miles of trails.
They're open year-round from dusk till dawn.
Just being in nature is so important for everybody's health in one way or another.
And the center offers an up-close experience.